Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline and today we are going to hear some pretty dumb comments that have been said to people with chronic illness. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, like this video, share the video, and of course you can also go follow me on my Instagram that's also called The Art of Being Ill. It's been a while since I've done one of these dumb comments about chronic illness videos, but I was reading on Reddit the other day and I found some pretty interesting ones and I thought, why not do another video of it? It's always a little bit tragic to read the comments that people get from healthy and able people, but it's also a little bit funny, so why not? So let's just get into the first story here I'm gonna read to you from this Reddit user. I'm 18 and have endometriosis. When I was telling my friend about I'm not diagnosed and how I've been trying for years, he said, maybe you're not diagnosed because it's a middle-aged old woman disease. I told my coworker I wasn't feeling well and she said, you're always sick, you need to eat better. My parents both told me I'm faking. Wow. And doctors have suggested the pain is psychological. 8 days ago, I was surgically diagnosed. So to all of them, I say F you. There is so much stigma and myth about endometriosis that it's the first comment here from her friend that it was like a middle-aged old woman disease. I don't even know where that person get that from. I think the worst one here is definitely that her own parents told her she was faking it. One thing is that you have co-workers or friends or even doctors who don't quite believe you, but when your own parents are saying you're faking it, I mean, wow, that's just... And let's take the next one and see what dumb comments have been said. Before I was diagnosed, I went to the ER for coughing up blood. Someone, not a healthcare worker, asked me if maybe I was just stressed out. Turns out, no, stress doesn't make you cough up globs of blood for days. Also, before I was diagnosed and saw 10 different doctors over a year seeking answers, the conclusion was that it was stress and anxiety, which I now realize is the doctor's way of saying, I don't know what's wrong with you. Turns out I was pretty textbook case of bronchitis. Bronchitis? Oh my God, why can't I say bronchitis? You know what I mean. So this person is being told by doctors that they have anxiety, stress, and therefore is coughing up blood. I've never heard about that. I've never heard anyone who was stressed out or anxious coughing up blood. Never. I feel like that's a failure as a doctor because I'm not even a doctor. I think most people know that coughing up blood is not just stress. Or is that just me? Like, is that not common knowledge? I mean, wow. And I also want to comment on this thing. When people tell you it's because you're stressed or anxious that something is happening to you, I want to say it can be a very fair point if that's actually what you believe is the problem, because it's very valid that people can be stressed, they can be anxious, they can be depressed, right? There can be a lot of things that also give physical symptoms. So it can be a very valid diagnosis for someone. But if you think as a doctor or healthcare professional in general that people are stressed, anxious, depressed, whatsoever, and their physical problems is actually psychological, you need to refer them to a psychologist or a psychiatrist that can help them with that. You can't just say you're just depressed and anxious, go home. Like, no. Then you need to help them with that. I really don't understand the mentality that, well, it's just depression, anxiety, and stress. Go home and you'll be fine. I don't understand that mentality. Because if that's actually what you think is wrong with them, help them with that psychologically. Okay, so this is quite a long one actually. So this person says that have made this list. Things multiple people have said to me that I've also seen said to others. You just want an excuse. Yeah, I hear that one a lot too. And to be perfectly honest with you, if you know, I'm going to be completely honest and confess a little bit. Have I ever used my illnesses as an excuse to get out of something? Yes, I have. But not because it can be a valid excuse. Like often when I cancel plans or something like that, it is because I'm actually sick. It is because I'm having bowel pain, or I'm stressed out, or I'm so fatigued and brain fogged that I can hardly function. It is often illness related. But in my opinion, when you have something like chronic illness, why shouldn't you be allowed to use it to get out of stuff sometimes? I mean, you have to get something good out of it, right? They also experience that people say, stop looking for attention. I don't think anyone has ever said this to me actually, but I know that a lot of people do experience that people say this to them. And it's really, really sad. Because no, you're not looking for attention. You're looking for understanding and respect and compassion, but you're not looking for attention. Another thing they have experienced, people say, is actually my sister saw a dog having a seizure once and described it to me, and I don't think it looked anything like that. You were clearly faking it. Oh my God. Now it doesn't say why this person had a seizure, but maybe epilepsy. But that's just like the most insane thing I ever heard. Like my sister saw a dog have a seizure, so it didn't look like the one you had, so therefore you're faking it. Like that person is just insane. How can you say to someone, oh yeah, I just saw you have a seizure, but you were faking it because it didn't look like the way my sister described that a dog had a seizure. Like, whoa. And this person has experienced other things when it comes to seizures. A person who said, LMAO, where's the piss? Why didn't you bite your tongue? Lol, I wish I could stay standing during a seizure. At least you do your research before trying to fake a seizure. What kind of people is in this person's life? You need a new circle of people. And someone also said to this person, I don't know if epilepsy is real. I think maybe if you just ate more avocado and asparagus, it would be fine. You don't know if epilepsy is real? Why do people think they can just make up stuff like, I don't know if it's real? Of course it's real! Otherwise it wouldn't be a thing. It wouldn't be a name. There would be no medications for it. There would be no doctors specializing in it. Oh my God. Oh, this one is actually a really, really good one. This person also had someone say, why don't you just train yourself to not have seizures? I'm sure if you were more strong-willed, you could fight through it. I can sometimes hold back a sneeze. Maybe you're just weak. This person seriously just compared a sneeze to having a seizure? I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I mean, this is just, what do you say to that? And the last one today is actually, well, just as stupid as all the others. So, but let's do this one. A new one that I heard came from one of my close friends. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. He said this after I denied going to a social event due to COVID. He wanted to have a social outing in an area where COVID is rampant. As someone who has chronic illness, I am not jeopardizing myself just because of his inspirational quote. Okay, let's just break this down. So, a person wants to have an outing, having a gathering with a lot of people in a time where COVID is like on the go, right? It's everywhere. And your friend has this chronic illness that makes them not want to do that because they are protecting themselves. And your first response to that is you have nothing to fear but fear itself. I think this person has a lot more to fear than fear in itself. For example, dying, getting admitted to the hospital, be put on life support, may never recover 100%. The thing about these inspirational quotes, or in my experience, I'm starting to notice that a lot of them are gaslighting. Like also, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, no, that's not true. My illnesses did not make me stronger. They made me weaker. Like, I feel like there are so many inspirational quotes that is just gaslighting, and you have nothing to fear but fear itself is one of them. Can it be true in some situations? Sure. But more than often, I would claim that there is a lot more to fear than fear itself. A lot more. Like dying or getting long COVID in this particular situation. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. Well, you know what? When I'm getting urgently admitted to the hospital because of bowel pain and my infection numbers are so high that I'm about to die, I actually do have a lot more to fear than fear itself. I love doing these videos because it's so tragically funny, a lot of it. But at the same time, I get so I don't even know what to say, right? Because some of it is so stupid. So stupid. Please stop saying stupid things to people with chronic illness. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time right here on my channel, The Art of Being Ill.